Welcome to Farm Wisdom, a detailed comparison between layers and broilers. Hello and welcome back to Farm Wisdom. If you're considering poultry farming, one of the biggest decisions you'll face is choosing between layers and broilers. Both types of chickens offer great potential for farm profitability, but each has unique advantages and challenges. Whether you're looking to produce eggs or meat, understanding the differences between layers and broilers is essential to making an informed choice. Before we dive into this comprehensive guide comparing layers and broilers, make sure you subscribe to Farm Wisdom. By subscribing, you'll receive valuable updates on everything related to poultry farming, ensuring you stay on top of best practices, tips, and strategies for success. Let's get started. Poultry farming encompasses a wide range of practices, but two of the most common focuses are egg production and meat production. Farmers looking to specialize in one of these areas must choose between layer chickens, which are bred for egg laying, and broiler chickens, bred specifically for rapid growth and meat production. Layers. These are hens that are raised primarily for egg production. They are genetically selected to maximize the number of eggs produced during their lifetime. Broilers. These are chickens that are bred specifically for meat production. They grow quickly and are typically ready for market within a few weeks, offering a fast turnaround for farmers focused on meat sales. Now that we've introduced the basics of layers and broilers, let's dig deeper into the physical characteristics, care requirements, profitability, and other key factors that differentiate these two types of chickens. Physical characteristics of layers and broilers. Understanding the physical differences between layers and broilers can help you manage their growth, health, and production more effectively. Layers. Layers are typically leaner and lighter in body weight than broilers. Their physical build is optimized for egg production, which means their bodies are designed to conserve energy for laying eggs rather than developing muscle. Size. Layers are smaller and lighter in weight compared to broilers. This allows them to be agile and active. Body structure. Layers have a slender and light body with minimal muscle development, focusing their energy on producing eggs. Plumage. Depending on the breed, layers can have a variety of feather colors, but common varieties like the white leghorn are known for their light feathers. Broilers. Broilers are known for their rapid muscle development and large size. Their bodies are specifically bred to produce the maximum amount of meat in a short time. Size. Broilers are significantly larger than layers. They grow fast and can reach a marketable size within 6 to 8 weeks. Body structure. Broilers have a broad, stocky build with large breasts and thighs, making them ideal for meat production. Plumage. Most commercial broilers, like the Cornish cross, have white feathers, which helps in processing since white feathers are less visible when plucked. 3. Growth rate and productivity. Layers. The primary focus of layers is egg production, and as such, they don't need to grow large quickly. Their growth rate is slower compared to broilers, but they start producing eggs at about 18 to 20 weeks of age. Egg production. Layers can produce an impressive number of eggs, with some breeds laying up to 300 eggs per year. Lifespan. Layers have a longer productive lifespan, continuing to lay eggs for about 12 to 18 months before their egg production slows down. Feed conversion efficiency. Layers convert feed into energy for egg production, and the energy they consume is more focused on this than on weight gain. Broilers. Broilers are bred for fast growth, and their primary purpose is to reach a marketable weight in a short amount of time. Growth rate. Broilers are incredibly fast growing, reaching a weight of 4 to 5 pounds in as little as 6 weeks. This rapid growth rate allows for quick turnover in meat production. Meat production. Broilers are specifically optimized to produce as much meat as possible, particularly in the breast and thighs. Feed conversion ratio. Broilers are efficient at converting feed into body weight, which is why they grow so quickly. They require high-protein feeds to sustain this growth. 4. Nutritional needs. The feeding requirements for layers and broilers differ significantly due to their different growth and production goals. Layers, because layers are focused on egg production, they require a diet that is high in calcium and moderate protein to support healthy egg production and strong eggshells. Feed composition. Layer feed typically contains around 16 to 18% protein and is fortified with calcium to ensure strong eggshells. Supplements. Layers often require calcium supplements, like oyster shells, to ensure their eggshells are strong and healthy. Energy requirements. Layers require a balanced energy intake to sustain egg production without gaining too much weight. Broilers. Broilers, on the other hand, need a high-protein diet to fuel their rapid growth. Their feed is formulated to promote quick muscle development. Feed composition. Broiler feed is higher in protein, especially in the early stages, with starter feed containing 22 to 24% protein to support muscle development. Feeding strategy. Broilers are often fed a controlled diet to ensure they grow quickly without gaining excessive fat, which can lead to health problems. Energy needs. Since broilers grow so quickly, they require more energy-dense food than layers, especially in the first few weeks of life. Housing and space requirements. Proper housing is essential for both layers and broilers to maintain good health and productivity. However, their housing needs differ due to their size, behavior, and production goals. Layers. Layers are more active than broilers, and they require more space for movement and engaging in natural behaviors like scratching, perching, and dust bathing. Coop space. Layers should have at least 4 square feet of space per bird inside the coop to ensure they aren't overcrowded. Nesting boxes. Layers need comfortable nesting boxes to lay eggs. The general recommendation is 1 nesting box per 3 to 4 hens. Perches are essential for layers since they naturally like to roost off the ground at night. Broilers. Broilers are less active and can be kept in more confined spaces compared to layers. However, proper ventilation and sanitation are critical to keeping broilers healthy, especially given their rapid growth. Coop space. Broilers need about 2 square feet per bird as they tend to be less active. Floor space. Broilers are raised on the floor and don't require perches or nesting boxes. Litter management. Good litter management is critical for broilers, as poor conditions can lead to health problems such as leg issues and respiratory diseases. Chapter 6. Health management. The health challenges faced by layers and broilers are different due to their distinct production focuses. Layers. Layers are generally hardy birds, but they can suffer from a few specific health issues, mainly related to egg production. Egg-related issues. Problems like soft-shelled eggs, egg binding, and prolapse can occur in layers, especially if they're not receiving enough calcium. Lice and mites. Layers are more prone to external parasites like lice and mites, particularly when housed in close quarters for extended periods. Egg peritonitis. This is a common issue in layers where an egg breaks inside the hen, causing an infection. Broilers. Broilers' health problems are often associated with their rapid growth and large body size. Leg disorders. Fast-growing broilers often suffer from leg problems because their bones can't keep up with their rapid muscle development. Heart and respiratory issues. Broilers can also develop heart problems and respiratory issues due to their large size and high feed intake. Ascites. This is a common issue in broilers where fluid builds up in the body cavity due to poor ventilation or overfeeding. Profitability. Layers versus broilers. When deciding whether to raise layers or broilers, one of the most critical factors to consider is the profitability of each option. Layers. Layers provide a steady source of income through egg production. While the initial investment in housing and feed may be higher, layers continue to produce eggs for up to 18 months, offering consistent returns over a long period. Egg sales. Eggs provide a reliable source of income, especially if there's a steady demand in your local market. Feed costs. Since layers live longer, their feed costs accumulate over time, but the consistent production of eggs offsets these expenses. Broilers. Broilers, on the other hand, provide faster returns because they grow quickly and can be sold for meat within 6 to 8 weeks. This makes them ideal for farmers who want a quick turnaround on their investment. Meat sales. Broilers can generate substantial profits if there's a high demand for poultry meat in your market. Feed costs. Although broilers eat more in a shorter period, their efficient growth means you'll see a faster return on your investment. As we wrap up our discussion on the comparison between layers and broilers, we hope you've gained valuable insights that will guide you in making the right choice for your poultry farming journey. Whether you aim for steady egg production or fast-growing meat birds, both layers and broilers offer unique benefits. Don't forget to subscribe to Farm Wisdom for more tips and advice on poultry farming. Thanks for joining us today, and we can't wait to see you in the next video. Until then, happy farming.